Time for this morning's Show Me the Money. Credit card debt is a big problem for many Americans. It's even worse when you're older. A new survey shows 52% of people between the ages of 50 and 64 and 42% between the ages of 65 and 74 carry credit card debt. One reason for that? Not being financially prepared for retirement.
So they're filling the gap with credit cards. And the problem is those credit cards are at a very high interest rate. Average rate is 21%, and a lot of them are over 30%.
Financial expert Mary Clements Evans says it's especially tough for older people to pay it off.
When you're younger and you have credit card debt, it's much easier for you to get an increase in income, work a part-time job, maybe you're going to get a raise. But once you're retired, those options are not available to you anymore. So that is the big challenge.
What can people do to avoid having this type of debt going into retirement?
Well, a couple things. One, if you have the debt, which almost everybody does, first thing you want to do is look for a way to refinance it. That's the easiest thing possible. And there are all sorts of companies out there that offer introductory rates at 0%. And since credit cards charge between 20 and 30%, that's really hard to get out from underpaying it.
That's why Mary says it's so important to find ways to cut your expenses.
Take a look at your auto insurance. Do you have the best, rate for that auto insurance? Shop it around a little bit, see if you can cut that down. Another thing is try to keep those automobiles forever. Do not lease. Buy, preferably slightly used, from the dealer is often good. Keep them till the wheels fall off. It's like printing money.
Besides just yourself, having this extreme credit card debt later in life can put a strain on the entire family.
What happens to the debt if that person passes away?
That is a great question, James. What most people don't know is the person who passes away, if that credit card debt or even other debt is in their name and their name only, it has to die with the person. But I will tell you that spouses and children and heirs and beneficiaries often think they're responsible. And we have some unsavory characters out there that are going to call the surviving relatives and try to guilt them into paying off this debt.
The estate is responsible for debts, not individual family members. But the bottom line here is this. If you use a credit card, get it paid off as quickly as possible, no matter how old you are.
Credit cards should be used for convenience, and you should not be running up a continual balance on that. It's just the interest rates are so high, it's just a really difficult thing to do.
Emergencies happen, and that's when credit cards come in handy. But Mary says the key is to trim your expenses now to give yourself breathing room later.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.